What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blind who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul, so fly out to walk in any spot, every be soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming, I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real product. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision while I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like I thought by 40 rapping is corny, how wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to live. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started.
So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Up next, it's our main event between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. Hunter Jordan Sapp looks ready for that opening kick. And we're underway from Soldier Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Man, it's Colston Loveland. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. But still all the way down to the 6. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Perfect way to start the season as their opening drive has reached goal to go. Now Williams. Has it in close. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 6-0 lead right away. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. And the kick is missed, but there's a flag on the play. Looks like a defensive defensive miscue is going to give them another try. They'll try the extra point one more time. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through.
Makes the score Bears 7, Vikings nothing.
The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. They'll take this at the 10. Making some progress here. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
At their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Tackles in this league. They love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Back to throw now. Throw left side, complete. Still fighting forward. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings finish off their opening drive. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome a quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Williams. Finds him over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Williams to throw on 1st. This is a heater going deep. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Vikings will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
With the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. He'll look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Throwing from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. It's a 29-yard gain. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles, well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Here we go, set. Mike, go.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets a good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. And a big shot keeps him out of the end zone, but they're just a yard away now as that play brings him to 1st and goal.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. First carry here for the rookie out of Rutgers. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Here's another for him. And he's not going to make it. Made a little progress, but they stall him at the 2. Back-to-back runs, stop short, and now it leaves him with a big 3rd and goal. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. It's Vikings ball as we return for the 2nd, and they've got to be thinking points here. From the gun on 3rd down. And he has the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings parlay the interception into points. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
out, all set to send this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, Williams. That's more of the catch out left. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Here's Williams. He's got more once again. And he's able to get this down to the 36. He goes in a hurry up here. First down throw by Williams. Hits him on the out route. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be first down Bears.
Bears, first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Running behind center with Swift. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. On the move, headed right. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw. You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Starting at the 10. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he stays. Down
at their own 32-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Forced out to his right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one's incomplete over the middle.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. We'll air it out on third. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Finds a man right side. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Out of the shotgun, it gives to Swift. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Going to the ground again on first. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that'll be 1st down Chicago.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First down, Williams to throw. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. This one doesn't get much, down to the 41. Look at Cam Taylor-Britt getting up there to track that one down.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, the big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, running back in the flat.
They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning.
3rd and 4.
Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. To throw is Williams. On target to Moore. And they bring him down around the 34. Give him 5 on the play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Now here's Williams. He's got it near the 8. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears get some late points and the lead. DJ Moore, the touchdown. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Fields the hard squib kick. And a huge effort sets up his offense in a great spot on the opposite side of the field.
I just love to see that. I love to see the momentum created out of a great special teams play. Look at the fist bumps. Look at the little pats on the butt. Look at the little more juice this offense has now. Set up with great field position.
All set to go now from the 35. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
10 at the 23-yard line.
Another carry for him. They'll get about 6 on this one, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. He's going to throw this one. Chased out to his right. Making the call himself. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get some late points and the lead.
Hey, Kate, that play, I don't think it started out as a touchdown run. I think he was thinking first down, but all of a sudden, a little bit of space opened up, those afterburners kicked in, and he made himself and his team a phenomenal play.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings take a 4-point lead. Stout all set to send this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
On play action, Williams. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Able to get it to Moore. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Looking from the gun, Williams. He finds a Dunze downfield. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. 1 for 1 so far. This is from 40. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. He is shaking his head, and he's going to be wondering about that kickoff for a while. Couldn't keep it in the field of play, and that offense gets a gift to begin this drive. First and 10 from the 43. Blown back, gets the handoff. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. They give it to him again. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. He'll work against the blitz. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing block. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Pass play coming here. He loses the football. And the Bears have it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
Swift gets it again on 2nd down. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Williams off the play fake. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10, still from the 30. Williams set to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. New set of downs for him from the 31. First down, here's Swift. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Staying grounded with Swift. And He's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
The Bears decide to call their first timeout, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. We go with a design keeper. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears grab the lead on their first series of the half. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big gain, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front, receivers got to block on the perimeter, they all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
And the pass is caught. Tack 2 more onto the score. Well, Brock, the run's certainly an option as they lined up for 2, but as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it, but there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. And good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. He put Felton in motion left. Now throw to start the drive. Buys time, rolling right. To the outside, it's intercepted. Derwin James picks it. And the Bears are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Going on again with Swift. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down to the 16-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
And the Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They run the counter with Swift. Makes a cut to him, and he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Bears double their lead to 14. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Returnable from the 1. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung them to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. First down, and they go right back to it. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Pass run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Motioning left is their running back. Takes the second down snap. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
Here he goes, third and long. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On the move, headed right. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
To the air they go on second down. Throwing the out route complete. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. They'll throw for it. They're going to have 1st and goal when we begin our 4th quarter. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Vikings football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal. He gets it again. And he won't get anything this time. They stop him at the 4. Stopped once again, and now suddenly they're left with 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Throwing on 3rd. And that is incomplete. They tried for the end zone, but no luck yet, Brock. That forces 4th and goal.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
19 tight. Go.
Desperation time here on fourth. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings now within one score in the fourth. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Extra point attempt coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Vikings 48.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He fields it from the 8. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
And they're on the 27-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Running with Swift out of the gun. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Down behind the line of
Well, the
scrimmage.
extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Williams to throw on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to get it into Colston Loveland. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And it gets them something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. So in a bizarre decision, the penalty-aided conversion is going to stand, Brock. The defense choosing to decline the call.
I'm looking at your face. I'm looking at the tens of thousands of faces in the stadium.
Yes.
I'm looking at the officials' faces. And I think we all have the same face. It is one of just complete shock.
Hand off to the back. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
19 Tigers. Buffalo 18.
Now looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
70 Lions.
Looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Okay, ready?
1st and 10 from the 32.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Dragon 60. Spin it up.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Finds him over the middle. Has room into the secondary. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings now trail by just a point in the fourth. Jordan Addison the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth.
35.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Now Williams. They set up the screen here to Swift. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, a give to Swift. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Offense to the line fast.
That's good for the Bears. First down.
Going to the ground again on first. He dodged the tackle. Crosses the 35, running for more. And he has this all the way down to the 29-yard line. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
What is up?
One in behind center with Swift. And he's got 5, and we've got our 2-minute warning.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
And 1.
We'll go with a design keeper. He has the 1st down to the 10. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Swift will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. He's keeping it, trying to get it forward. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that they just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
He's going to field this at the 2. And they get to him before it can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. Back to throw. Headed out right. He's keeping it. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. Vikings out of the hurry up. Meet everyone back to the line.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
He'll look to throw it. For big yards on the right side. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Working fast as that clock ticks down.
A gain of 15. First down, Minnesota.
Here he is to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Bears make the play that should win them this game.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
So the Bears come away with the win. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I'll crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. And I saw the signs for so long. Just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home. Stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in, closing in. I keep going in, going in. See that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that I won't let. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better.
Always on my grind, it's 24/7, I don't settle. I demand my respect, cause they'll finesse you if you let them. Told myself I was the champion, went and got the medals. I showed the world my true colors and they was black and yellow. I let the past be the past, I'm on a new level. It's hard to pick which car to drive, I got a few of them. The first to make it cross the line like a true winner. Cause if you knew better, then you do better. Yeah.
Better when
Yeah.
I wanna
Yeah.
get better. I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. Chosen one, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that it's my time.
The past be the past, I'm on a new level.
No regrets, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that I'll be fine.
Yeah.
And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better.
If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better.
when I was young. It's not my problem. It's not my problem.
Everybody's got a song called Rock Star, running up the pop charts, talking they do. I've been Houdini with my commas, my mama getting all these new tattoos. And I ain't saying that I'm Nickelback, kicking it in Cali with today's who's who, but everybody's got a song called Rock Star. Lately I've been feeling like one, so I wrote one too. And it goes like, yeah, I got all my idols sliding in my DMs. They got me dead cause they said that I'm killing it. Started out with drugs and hunting season. Now I got my metal up like a kid again. Wasn't trying to make it, then I went and made it. Then I made a song about and they played it. Dang, it's been a good run for a lucky redneck, but I still got a box to check. Cause everybody's got a song called Rock Star, running up the pop charts, talking they do. I've been Houdini with my commas, my mama getting all these new tattoos. And I ain't saying that I'm Nickelback, kicking it in Cali with today's who's who, but everybody's got a song called Rock Star. Lately I've been feeling like one, so I wrote one too. And it goes like, yeah, it goes like, I just met a kid with it in his left. He just took a pic, said my said he went as me for Halloween, and when he did, everybody at the party sang, my town's smaller than your town. Damn, y'all, what the hell is my life now? It's like how everybody's got a song called Rock Star, running up the pop chart, talking they do. I've been Houdini with my commas, my mama getting all these new tattoos. And I ain't saying that I'm Nickelback, kicking it in Cali with today's who's who, but everybody's got a song called Rock Star. Lately I've been feeling like one, so I wrote one too. And it goes like, yeah, it goes like, yeah, it goes like, yeah, it goes like, yeah, it goes like.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag, I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange, from the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band, sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin, flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short but I can't complain, doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night, and I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice then I teleport, got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan, then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone, spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. God job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. Nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. You know I'm hot. How many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mic my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Tell 'em my doubts, I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key, and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. Nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not.
I see through your act and I still enjoy the show. Yeah.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it on Fox. We call them Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the can of this dry. Riding this special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. Shenanigans and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies, Mercedes, here go to surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Bet while I'm gripping her side. Big and mad bet, this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her the skies. Upgrade at my wrist, put her gas in the sky. She sing I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her highs. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it on Fox. We call them Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Get it, money, get it, bring them I took the Billy Cool back, then I hopped in the car. I put it in front of the bitch. really in front of the driver. And man, this shit that in the road, right, wow. I'm stripped up, ties, huh? I'm in the coupe by myself. I had that kicker though when I was 5. Keep the old ones on the shelf. In the fan. I'm sick and tired of these. Act like they fine and telling them lies. Acting like they the one created this and they get all this drip from my guys. Yeah, Cartier eyes, Cartier coat, Cartier ass to watch. Cartier look, Cartier, Cartier spec buffalo on the side. Pussy cut diamonds, they Cartier, yeah. Cartier bad for the Cartier. Sky ring look cool with 200 the dash. Cartier jeans, ain't no way I can say. Ain't no way I'm ever gonna go out. Man, I can't go out, no way I'm gonna go out. I just grip on her and I show out. I sit like a champ and I wait on her whole lot. I just whip up a new Chanel paddock. I whip with the bricks and I don't break the door out. Turn that whole top flow to her. 100 racks and 1 2 about to flood out.
Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop.
Shake my paranoia.
Can't stop the rock.
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 Shake my paranoia. I'm moving, dancing like Madonna into the groove. Shake my paranoia. I'm moving, dancing like Madonna into the groove.
Stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop.
all of my space. You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. Out